How's it going, folks? Welcome back to another Star Wars Genesis Holocron. Today, we are going to be talking about how to get shielded cargo space for your sweet ship, because it's actually a little bit harder than you think. But before we do that, make sure you force push those like and subscribe buttons so you know every time we drop a sweet new Star Wars Genesis and maybe other Star Wars video guide for you. And with that, let's talk about it. All right, folks, so we are going to get our shielded cargo. First place you need to go is going to be in the Nymo system. So we're going to go in here. This is also part of the Imperial quest line. You will actually end up here. We're going to Werda and then to our smuggler's outpost over here. So this is where the Red Mile is, and that is going to take us right where we need to go. All right, so we land in. There is our... Oh, there's our ship. Our ship is just in a weird spot. Oh, it's because... Okay, I know exactly why. So I did add some shielded cargo, and it's like floating over here in space somewhere. I need to fix that. But there's another ship. So we're just going to pop in over here to the Red Mile. Again, this takes you in through the Republic, the Rebel quest line. You have to come here. Don't take Sarah Morgan because she does not approve of anything happening here. And then we should be able to just pop in, come in here, and I have already done all this, so that's why it's kind of a little bit easier for me. You'll get a couple kind of things happening as you pop in, but what we want is to go back here to this office. We want to talk to Mr. Lon Anderson. The first time you talk to him, he's going to go through a little dialogue with you, talk about how Mai took over and things like that. We just want to view and modify our ships. So if we go in here, we're going to go to our counselor class ship. Yeah, I accidentally put something over there. Let's delete that. This is actually one of the shielded cargoes I wanted to put in the ship earlier, but it just kind of messed up everything. So here we are. So if we go in here, we just have to tap G and then go hit Q to cargo, and that is going to show us all of our shielded cargo. So you just need to make sure it does say shielded on it. You'll see that on the left there, it says cargo-shielded, and then how much cargo capacity you actually have. And that will be for all of these. So that one's kind of cool. It's got the little Shadow Collective stuff on it. But yeah, everyone is going to be a little bit different. So the more shielded cargo you have, the better. So it is all based off percentages. I don't exactly know 100% what the math looks like, but pretty much you want just as much shielded cargo as you can get. So if you do have cargo holds, you want to change them to shielded. So I've got a couple here on the front. I'm wanting to add this one. I've got a couple here on the side. I've got one on the back here. Let's see if I can move it over. Oh, I can actually put a couple underneath. So let's do that. Let's bring this over. Let's put you underneath here. We got to put F to go down. There we go. And we got a little shielded cargo there. And then let's add another one. Let's control G that, flip it around, and then we've got some more shielded cargo there. We're just kind of bastardizing this counselor class ship, kind of turn into our own Falcon, if you will. Control G, not what I meant to do. Let's cancel that. So I want to click on it, Control G, move it over, and pop that right there. We got to flip it there, that way it connects. Click on it again, Control G. Z flip it, that way we can put it there, and we have a good amount of shielded cargo. You can also change the colors with J. I'm not going to do that right now, but we've got a bunch of shielded cargo now. Boom-ba-da-boom, boom-ba-da-boom, and we got all of our guns. I love this ship. It is my favorite ship in the game. It's a little wonky to walk around in, but we have all of our shielded cargo. We have our super engines. You see I kind of put a few more engines on the back here to kind of supercharge it. We have like a wild Imperial class or Counselor class ship. All right, so we are locked and loaded with our cargo bays. Now let's get out of here. Yes, we are good to go. And we are going to accept. All right, so now that we have our shielded cargo, let's pop back over to our ship. So something you want to make sure when you are traveling with contraband is to make sure that you actually have it in your cargo bay. If you don't have it in your cargo bay, well, it's not going to get shielded because it's not, it's just not shielded. All right, that fixed our weird clipping issue. That was kind of funny. So we see our shielded cargo right there, our shielded cargo underneath our engine bays. Let's pop in to our cockpits. So I'm going to pop out that way you can also see that we do have some contraband in here. And remember, the more shielded cargo you have, the more likely you're going to be to get through. Okay, did I just exit my ship? Whoopsie. The more likely you are to get through. So let's just go in here, and then we can do Q to look at our cargo hold. If we go to miscellaneous, you'll know contraband because it does have that little gold spot. There it is. Yeah, we got a holocron here. Big old mass is not very high, but the value is very high. 50 grand for this holocron right here. So it is sitting in our ship right here. So we are going to take it and we are going to travel to Coruscant. Boop. Let's go over here and Coruscant. So we're going to try to land, and then it will actually pop up a warning for us. So if we try to go to the upper spaceport. Because we have contraband in our ship, settled systems require scanning of your ship's cargo before attempting to land here at a destination to the planet's orbit. Yes, so you got to go into orbit before you can land because they're going to be checking your cargo. You see this all the time. And we're popping in. All right, so I guess this Imperial Chimera just wants us dead. Whoopsie. I forgot that beforehand I was dealing with this. Whoopsie. So, what we can do... Can I hail? Can I hail? Can I hail? All right. Are we done? Okay. We're on the wanted list. They're going to take our contraband. So this is actually good. Whoopsie. So we're actually going to pay the fine. You can do this if you do have contraband. It's actually like a kind of easy hack as well. Because they're going to take you to... Actually, wait. All right, so this is actually a little hack you can do. If you go in here, if you just turn around, you'll see... Oh, where did my contraband... Did they not take my contraband? I guess they just took our stolen items. Oh, they weren't scanning for it. So if they do scan you, you'll actually have it right here. You can... Sometimes it's unlocked, sometimes it's locked. You can just take back your contraband. So let's try this again, but over Dantooine. We did pay our fine and everything, so that's fine. But let's try to do this over Dantooine. As you saw on our way in, we had about a 69% rate of success. Head to Dantooine and set course. All right, so they are about to scan us. Oh, I've got no... Oh, they did take my contraband. Let's change that. One moment. Okay, so I just used a little console command. So we have this new holocron here, the Mythosword. Have I actually read this? Had no idea. All right, so for the holocron, we have our Sith holocron worth 100,000. Let's go there. All right, and then we're going to make sure that we put it in our cargo hold. We're going to transfer it in. Go over to my... let's transfer it in. Go over to my inventory. Go over to miscellaneous and find that holocron. All right, right there. And it is now in our inventory. There's Chewie. What up, Chewie? Also, Hera Syndulla should be on our ship. Where's she at? We got her from there as well. Just want to go say hi to her. Ideally, she'd be up front, right? Oh, there she is. There's Hera. So you also get Hera that I talked about a little bit earlier. So you also get her in the Imperial questline. Not the Imperial, the Rebel questline. You just need to make sure that you finish it first and then go back to the Red Mile, and then you can get her on your ship and as a companion. Let's head back to Coruscant with our newly added contraband. All right, so we are in Coruscant. We are about to get scanned. We got a 59% chance to get by them, and why are we detected again? Okay, let's try Nar Shaddaa. That was literally the third time I've done this take. Let's go to Nar Shaddaa. Where's Nal Hutta? There it is. Maybe it's just like already set to where. We're just gonna get out of here. Yep. All right, there we go. All right, let's try Nar Shaddaa. I think I might be a little bugged on Coruscant right now. Okay, let's try this now. All right, we made it. We made a buy. We evaded the scam. We can now land safely on Nar Shaddaa. If you have any questions, also feel free to leave them in the comments. But I mean, that's how you get the old shielded cargo for your ship, plus a few other things. And that's it, folks. That's how you get Hera. That's how you get your cargo, so you can get all of your contraband into the system, so you can sell them to the Trade Federation. Leave a comment below if this did help you, and until next time, may the Force be with you.